Oh, slide up. Okay, it's going.
It's going. Oh,
yeah.
Hello. Hello. So we are in the midst of using our Game of Thrones baking kit.
Yeah.
You can get this at the library. You can check it out for 2 weeks. And we decided to make some chocolate concoction. It's called Nama chocolate. We started off with 14 ounces of Trader Joe's Pound Plus 72% cacao dark chocolate, and we chopped it up. So that'll make it easier to melt down
On the stove. When we get there.
So we've gathered all the ingredients, and now we have to line a baking dish, which...
But we're not doing that because we're using silicone.
We're using silicone.
And we are hoping that silicone will work. So, for those of you who have not listened to the podcast, I am Emily, the voice you're hearing right now, and this lovely person is Jamie. We work at Brooks Free Library in Harwich, and this is just a small part of our baking collection. It's one of our newer kits. We do have a lot more springform pans, deviled egg trays, regular cake pans, cookie pans, sheet pans, things like that. So please stop by, take a look at them. They're on the first floor in New Nonfiction, or you can head up to the second floor where we're going to be moving some of these things soon, and they'll be spread out and displayed nicely there. You can also find a full list of what we have on our website at brooksfreelibrary.org. But all right, let's get started.
Yeah. Well, so we don't know. First, we have to make the chocolate because we don't know how much this is going to yield. We were considering just doing the Ned Stark or the Dire Wolf, but we also have
these itty bitty ones when we come.
Itty bitty ones. So we have Lannister lions and we have Targaryen dragons. So let's start working on this here.
Yeah. And apologies, we are in my kitchen right now, so.
Where's the trash?
Over there. You can just like stick it wherever and I'll deal with it later.
It's okay.
Alright, so step one. We
need a parchment paper. So do you have any parchment paper?
We do, but since we're using this, I don't think we need it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright,
Okay, so,
heavy cream. In a saucepan. How much heavy cream do I need?
You need... somewhere. Where is it? 200 milliliters of
So
heavy
that's
whipping cream.
3/4 cup
So
plus
that's
1
3/4
tablespoon.
cup.
Alright, you want to take control of the camera while I do this part?
So... Is that really...
No, hide my face.
I know.
But, yeah, so our library of things is growing. It's expanding relatively soon. We're going to add a couple more things to it. So, for those of you who haven't checked it out, now would be a great time. 3/4? 3/4.
3/4 and 1 tablespoon.
I was like, what? I think that's 3/4. And I'm just gonna take a wild estimate that that's a tablespoon. Alright, I'm gonna heat that up on a saucepan. But the library of things is actually something it's a trend that's been growing in libraries for the past couple of years. And some of you may know it from your home library if you're from out of state, or from other libraries on Cape Cod if you live here year-round. But what it is essentially a collection of stuff. And what I mean by that, I'm talking about things like you see it at the store and you're holding it and you're like, oh, I really want to try this, but you don't necessarily want to buy it because, maybe it's a little pricey or you're not sure you're going to actually get into it or use it. So what we do is we buy the stuff and you can check it out. Take it home for a week or 2 weeks, depending on what it is, and have fun with it. I mean, and we definitely would love to see like what you make.
Yes.
Based on any of our kits, particularly this kit.
Yeah, this is going to be really, really good.
Because, end of the cultural era, right?
Yes, many thoughts.
So
this is going to be on low or medium for how long?
This is going to be over medium heat until it is almost a boil, and then we're going to whisk evenly to distribute the heat.
Wonderful.
Once we see small bubbles. So, and whisk some more. But yeah, libraries of things. Those are coming up. What's your favorite thing that we have?
Oh, the giant house thing that we just got. So we have it's a cake. It's for a cake.
Oh yeah,
but it's like a giant house.
Yeah, the castle.
It just seems like so unnecessary, which is why I love it.
Why I love it. Are you kidding me? I have like Amazon carts filled with stuff that I'm like, this is entirely unneeded by anyone except I want it.
Yeah.
For here.
So I want to make a castle, but like I'm also not going to go out and buy something
Right.
like that for myself because how many times are we really going to do that? So I think that one's it just definitely sticks out to me. But I mean that's just baking. Like we've also got bocce. And a lot of like for the summertime folks who come in, we have a lot of outdoor activities that you can partake in. So
yeah, and I mean what's really great is we're right across from a park, so you can at any time just grab a kit, even if you're only staying for like an hour or 2 hours in our area. Feel free to just grab the kit, go across to the park, and play a really fun game of badminton or anything like that.
Yeah.
But,
highly recommended.
I know this thing said it will seize if there's any water on anything, so I'm being very paranoid about wiping stuff off and making sure that it's all clean. But, boy, I don't know how long my phone battery will last.
Should I pause this for a second?
Nah, we can. We'll pause and we'll come back once it starts bubbling.
Yeah.
Okay, we are back. It started bubbling. And then, all right. So whisk it a little bit and remove from the heat.
Oh, we got wires.
Wires crossed. Okay. All right. Mix in the chocolate and the cream. Make sure there are no lumps. Chocolate should be completely smooth. All right. Well. I didn't plan this well.
Ooh. I'm gonna unplug this because.
Yep. Please don't.
Should we bring this over?
Break moderately. Well, I mean it's glass. I'm just praying right now. Like I said, I didn't plan it well. It was supposed to go in the bowl. That's why that bowl is out over there.
Oh.
But I did not think.
Oh.
It's my day off. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't need to think.
We're back.
But we do actually have all seasons of Game of Thrones at Clam's season 8. I know is on order, and there's a pretty big list right now. So if
I would get on that as quickly as you can because if it's like any of our popular books, it's going to have probably a couple hundred holes on it.
Yeah, for sure. And the whole list. I mean, for DVDs, they seem to grow really quick.
Yeah.
Really, really quick. Like, I don't know, what was the quickest growing hold list that you saw recently? I think it was Becoming. Yeah.
Becoming was, oh my gosh. Well, we also have like someone just came in today for where the crawdads sing.
Oh,
and that has over 400 holes on it right now.
Get out.
Yeah. So I was like, sorry, we're gonna be waiting for probably a month or two or more actually. Well, more.
So a good way to get around the hold lists and like try and get your things a little bit quicker. Ebooks are always an option.
Yes.
And I am making a mess. I'm 5 years old.
Oh, that's fine.
If you don't have access to ebooks, so like say that's not your thing, that's totally fine. You can also, in addition to placing that hold on the regular item, you can, regular meaning like the book, that's what I call just a generic standard edition of the book. You can also place a hold on the audiobook as well, just to tide you over until the regular one comes in. Some formats don't have as many holds just right off the bat. And sometimes, there's a large print edition. If you prefer a large print, then, there's other ways to get your hands on it. Mm-hmm. Though I will have to say, if you do like large print, Libby, the ebook app by Overdrive that we suggested the reference desk for you to use to access our collection, there's a way to increase the font and change the background color. So that's really useful if, you have eye strain at the end of the day, or you prefer bigger font. And we do have all the latest bestsellers. I know that's a thing sometimes where, you hear the word ebook and you're like, oh, well, I mean, they're not going to have anything. They're just going to have, like, just the classics. We do have the classics, but it also has, like, that brand new James Patterson book that came out or anything like that. I don't know if he came out with a brand new book. I'm just using his name because I assume he does.
Yeah, I'm sure. Sure he does.
All right.
James Patterson.
What's next?
Where are we at?
Mix the cream. I did that. We're not adding liquor, but that's a different video. Tap into a pour mixture into a prepared dish and smooth the surface with a spatula.
Okay. Should we What should we do? Okay, let's just go with it. I don't know. What do we do?
I'm gonna do these tiny little ones just for a bit, and then the rest can go on. All right. I didn't think this through. I think I need a
Yeah, I did not think this through. We need a spoon?
Spoon.
Okay.
I rinsed off the spatula for a reason. Alright. In it goes. So for those of you who don't know what Nama chocolate is, though, it's actually this really good chocolate that I had in Japan when I went there during my undergrad. And I got it at the airport. It's a fairly popular, like, souvenir as far as my understanding of it. So it's kind of soft, and it's made with dark here, but you can use milk or white, but the ratio for heavy cream to white is different if you do a white chocolate version of it. But yeah, interesting facts about us.
Very cool.
Yeah, we've been places. Librarians travel. We do travel.
We do.
And we all come from, like, different backgrounds. Like, Jamie, you studied anthropology.
Yep, I studied anthropology. Yeah. I actually just finally graduated yesterday.
Congratulations.
Or not yesterday. Saturday.
Recently. Very recently.
It's good to be done.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that I've found really interesting about different librarians is you can never really, like, tell what someone's background is. Yes, I mean, you go to library school, you've worked in libraries, but some people I know, like, when I was in school, I had a couple accountants in the class, a lawyer, different, career changes. My undergrad was in criminal justice and East Asian studies. And I ended up here, which I am eternally glad about.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Did I tell you my very first day at library school? For grad school, I ended up calling my mom from campus, and I'm like, Mom, I found my people.
That's so awesome.
Those are the exact words I used. It, like, took me all this time, and I found them. They were here all along in library school. So
I can't wait to start.
It's
Do you want to switch off now?
Yeah. Do you want to fill the Stark?
Sure.
Thing?
Or no, not Stark. Lannister.
Both. Let me just try and get that.
Yeah.
As full as I possibly.
The problem of I'm gonna be a perfectionist. I'm gonna be really obsessive with making everything even.
I'm trying. I'm left-handed though.
Oh no.
That has, like, no bearing on this. I just like using it as an excuse for when I'm messy. Alright, I'm gonna stick that down.
Oh,
Hi, Dante. How you doing, my baby? Everyone, this is Dante. Dante, say hi. Yeah. You will see him on our Instagram from time to time recommending books along with Booker. Oh, no. And,
I can't be...
no, Dante. I told you, it's a messy business. But, yeah, I mean, librarians come from all over the place.
Yeah, they do. I mean, I went into school thinking I was going to be a veterinarian. I started school in Vermont, and I was like, this is what I'm doing, and then I started, and I was like, this is not what I'm doing. And it was fun, but it was just not for me. I just don't think, this is going to be really, really bad.
It's beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about. I promise it'll look more appetizing later,
yes,
everyone.
When it comes down to the molds, it'll look fantastic, I'm sure.
I hope.
Hopefully. Otherwise, it'll be really good, and it doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm totally down for just eating the chocolate out of the bowl afterwards.
Sounds like a plan, actually.
But yeah, veterinarian. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that was my original path, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling this, and I had the wonderful opportunity in high school to make a trip to South America, and that was the first time I encountered people that different people and from different backgrounds, and there was a group of people that were living in the Amazon rainforest in Ecuador, and I was able to go and meet them and see how their lives were, and I was like, you know what, people are really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, let's try and studying anthropology, so that's people and culture and all that fun stuff. So how's that look?
I think it looks good.
We have a lot left over. Should we just try and fill the bottom of this?
Let's try and fill the Stark pan, and I'm going to pause the recording here, so we'll come back in a little bit. Yeah, okay, so we filled it up. We're going to tap these and stick them in the fridge for 4 to 5 hours, not 45.
Not
We had
45.
a miscommunication yesterday when we thought it was gonna be 45 hours, but no, it's 4 to 5 hours
She was
in the
like,
fridge.
you can just come and hang out for 4 to 5 hours. I was like, 45 hours of hanging out. Like, I don't know what that means.
That just means move in, temporarily move in. But
Yeah,
okay.
well, just.
So we will be back and we'll pop them out and you can see what they look like. All right. So they froze and they are coming out. It might be a little hard to see that one, but look, that's a tiny Lannister. And Jamie, would you like to do the honors of the Targaryen?
Oh gosh, don't film me. This is gonna be really. Ooh, okay, hold on. It's very hard. There we are. And the reveal of the Targaryen side.
Oh my gosh. So now you can see these do come out.
I am terrified about the
But essentially what
the
you're going to
giant
do
direwolf.
at the end is just, I don't know if it'll...
Probably not gonna show the symbol after that though, but that's okay. You can know. You know what's gonna go.
It's a little clear. You can kind of get it.
Oh yeah. Just a
But
bit.
yeah. So, we made chocolate.
Figured it out.
Check out our Instagram for pictures of the Stark one if it comes out. And thanks for joining us on this. All right, bye-bye.
Bye everyone.